All right, what up, YouTube? This is No Cap, No Filter. I'm your host, Marley G, back at y'all on another episode of Running With You. And today I'm running with y'all about dating apps and do I feel like it's worth using for dating? It's 2025 right now. And as time goes on, errors come, errors go, and life gonna goes on and advance. And right now, we just at the tip of the iceberg when it comes to technology. Things are about to get way more advanced as we go, way more digital as we go. And as time goes on, people gonna have to get on with the times. As much as you like the old days, you can't just be stuck in the old days. You gotta get on with the times. And getting on with the times is people gonna be meeting on dating apps. People gonna be meeting on the internet. This ain't 20, 30 years ago where you can ask your mom, you can ask your dad, how y'all met? Oh, we met Saturday at a coffee shop. I just seen her open up the door and everything just stopped. It was music to my ears, love at first sight. I knew I had to get this woman. It ain't like that no more. 10 years from now, kids are going to ask their parents, Mom, Dad, where y'all met? They going to say, Instagram. We were following each other. She was fine shit. I had to hop in her DM. It was music to my ears. Love at first sight when I seen her come across my timeline. Mom, Dad, how y'all met? Pop the balloon. you know, hey, all this better than saying, Mom, Dad, how y'all met? The party line. Y'all remember the party line? If you from New Orleans, you remember that goddamn party line. And this was before you had pictures, phones, and all that. You had to see them in person. This was before MySpace, all that. You had to literally go see them in person. And I remember meeting somebody and literally seeing them in person. And this was catfish before catfish. But I think as time goes on, you got to get with the times. And I was having a conversation with a partner. I was like, man, I don't think you could meet no good girls on no dating apps. He was like, man, yes, you can. They got good girls on dating apps. Some good girls don't go out, and as far as them meeting a man, they'll just make them a profile and meet them a man. You got to get with the times, man. This ain't how the old days was. And I was thinking, and I was like, man, you know what? He probably right. But deep down inside, this how I think. I think, as far as good women, I think good women don't need to make a dating app in order to get or attract a good man. I'm not saying you're desperate for making a dating app. A lot of people get it confused thinking people are desperate. I don't think people are desperate because it's 21-year-olds on dating apps. You don't think this 21-year-old that look good is getting a lot of attention from good men on social media, at home, in her neighborhood, at work, at school, um, in her social circle? You don't think she's getting a lot of attention already? She's on a date nap because that's what she won't do, and this is the time she's growing up in. Now, I will say this. I do think if a woman is an actual good woman, I think she's gonna attract a lot of good men. I think she's going to already be in a relationship with a good man. If she could pick a good man, I'm talking about a good woman that can actually know how to choose the right partner for herself, not just no bum dudes, like an actual real good candidate. Um, so even if a good woman is out of a relationship, it's not going to be for very long. So I be thinking a good woman don't even have time to make so a dating app. A good woman don't have time to make a Tinder. A good woman don't have time to make a Hinge because they're gonna already be in a relationship, and if they get out that relationship, they're gonna have so much pursuits from other men that just been waiting on the wings till homie mess up. So they're gonna already have a lot of candidates at the tip of their toes already as is. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people talk about work husbands. You don't think they got a lot of males at her job that just waiting on her dude to mess up if she's already in a relationship, or if she's not in a relationship, she gonna already had to pick at her litter. And if he mess up, she's not going to be single too long, because a lot of men, they know a good woman when they see one, and they're going to try to sweep her off her feet and take her off the market. So I'm under the belief a good woman don't need to make a social media. I mean, I keep saying social. A good woman don't need to make a dating app. And I just don't like the thought of a woman making a dating app and then she just going grocery shopping for a man. Like, I just don't like the thought of that. Like, you swipe, 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 swipe. Oh, I really like him. Swipe right. Oh, I really like him. Swipe right, swipe, 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 swipe. And now you got to choose between Harry, Larry, and Mo. Like, I don't like that. I don't want to be the dude that have to, now in reality, you're going to be competing with somebody else, but that's just too much competition. And I just don't like the thought of that. Like, I would rather meet a girl the old-fashioned, normal, traditional way in a coffee shop or in a supermarket. We up in that supermarket trying to get some grapes, and we put our hand on the grape at the same time. I want some traditional shit. But I just feel like if you met me and you ain't not really talking to nobody like that, you probably will text a few people here and there, but you ain't got nothing serious going on. I'd rather meet you like that than meet you on Tinder, where I know your DMs is flooded and I'm competing with all these dudes. Like, I just don't like the thought of that. And I don't like the thought of the girl I want just inside swiping like she's shopping on Black Friday list. I don't like that, though. I just don't like that. I don't like the thought of a woman just inside the house, shopping for men like as if they're groceries or something. Like that just don't sit right with me. That don't sit right with me. Mm-mm. And then after we do meet, if I was to meet you on a Tinder or a Hinge, if things going right with us, would you delete your Tinder without me having to ask you? If things going smooth, and would you tell me that? Oh, I deleted that app because you had got me up off that. That'd be cool. That'll be some points, but still kind of a side eye to me. Stevie J side eye to me. And then you'll ask her how many dudes you met on here. Whatever she tell you, you probably not gonna believe it. Everything going right with y'all. I'm the fourth dude who you meeting in the same month. Like, I don't like that. I just don't like that, though. Unless you meeting a Christians Mingle, formersonly.com, like them women different. When you a former, you literally ain't really got too much of a social life as is. I would like to believe. When you on Christian Mingle and you a real true stone bone Christian person, go to work, go to Bible study, go home. I think them girls on them dating apps, I think they different. Then they got some dating apps that's strictly for Muslims. I think them girls different. But Tinder, Hinge, especially Black BLK, oh no. Oh no. I think you only get a pass for those things if you like in your 40s, because as time go on, standards gonna drop. Women's standards in men when it comes to money is gonna drop a little bit. You at some point you're gonna just see things for what it is. Reality gonna sink in, and you're gonna be like, you know what? He ain't making 100,000. He making 80,000. He look handsome enough. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead on and just take him up on his offer. As time go on, when you're a man, your beauty standards drop. Your peace standards increase. You see things for what it is. Things are coming to reality now for you. But when you were younger, oh, she had to be bad. She probably ain't bring you too much peace. She probably brought a lot of toxicity in your life. But at the end of the day, she had that ass though. Oh, he was toxic. He fine. He was cheating on me. He was beating on me. But he was giving me that bag, buying me these shoes, buying me this hair, buying me these nails. When you're in your 40s, your standards drop. That's all I'm gonna say. So it's like when you're in your 40, who gives a shit? That's the only people who, they could get a pass for me from being on there. But like when you in your 20s and stuff, man, you don't need no dating app. Especially if you're a woman. Because you're already getting so many offers coming to you. Like, what you need a dating app? And for you that greedy? You that stingy? It's a whole male lonely epidemic out here with a lot of males not getting attention because they just literally invisible to women because hypergamy, women standards, and social media has all run rampant. Not to mention dating apps. Most of the men don't even get swiped on because of they height. So I don't even think a woman in her 20s even need a dating app because you're already gonna get so much attention from work, home, social circle. When you go out to the club, when you go out to a lounge, you're gonna already have so much attention from men as is. Now, some men, they don't know how to approach women. They don't have good social skills. They shy, they nervous. They get rejected when they do try. It's a lot of anxiety with some men. Some men, they still be virgins. Now I ain't saying the men I'm just saying the men in whole as in general, the men that you gonna be invisible to. I ain't talking about you. You could probably get girls. I ain't talking about your partners. Your partner probably get girls. I'm not talking about your brother. Your brother probably could get girls. I ain't talking about your homeboys. Your homeboys could probably get girls. But this is just your average man. There's a lot of lonely men. So I don't blame the men who's out here on these dating apps. Hopefully they can find somebody that they can connect with and, maybe settle down with. And maybe ever since 2020, maybe a lot of people's social skills have went down. I don't know. But those men got a reason. But pretty soon, sure, when this AI start getting more advanced, and when these sex dolls start getting more advanced, some of these women, y'all better have to take what you get right now. And that's another thing y'all probably won't jump on, that AI OnlyFans. People about to start making some money off that. You ain't even gotta have your face attached to it. But yeah, man. And it's crazy because I was talking about the party line shit. That was our party line before social media and all that. Around when I was like 13, 14. Yeah, man. I don't think good women, if they are, it's like a needle in a haystack. It's like a needle in a haystack. It's like hitting the lottery ticket. That you're gonna find you a good, nice looking, submissive, feminine, mature woman on there who ain't got a lot of baggage. And it's crazy because just think about that. I named all them good traits. You would think she would already be with a man. You would think she would already have her pick of the litter of the men where she ain't even got to make that. That's why I say it's so much of a roll of the dice. And not to mention she made that and she's picking you. But like I said, I don't even think a woman need to make that. Men, like I say, it's a lot of men that's lonely out here. It's literally an epidemic right now. So if they making it, cool. I think a lot of them that's making, they probably really on there looking for, love and a companion and to really date, because they probably gonna hit it off with them to anybody they match with and actually meet and start dating and eventually have sex with. Until that woman find her somebody else. because he gonna need to really step his game up. And I think when it come to anybody can step the attraction level up. Like if you're a man and you got low self-esteem and all that, as long as you get in the gym, fix your teeth, fix your hygiene, get better socially inclined, get better with your social skills, get better with your verbal skills, find you a good haircut, find you some good cologne to wear, get your swag up, get your style up. You'll be able to get some women, especially if you get in that gym. Because once you start getting in that gym and scalping your body, damn near anything you wear gonna look good on you. You ain't just gotta have designer clothes on. You could wear gym clothes on and you gonna look good because you ain't really wearing it. It's wearing you because you didn't work on your body so much. So hopefully a lot of dudes could get it together to where they be more attractive to a woman to cut down that lonely epidemic. And hopefully they got men in their life that could teach them, like, father figures in their life or whatnot. So where they wouldn't have to resort to just, just being online and just trying to get a girl from these dating apps and just still having no luck. But let me know what y'all think down below, man. Is dating apps a good option? Are we just in a point in time where it just is what it is? Like it's not frowned upon to meet anybody on no dating app. It's not frowned upon to meet nobody on social media. Because truth be told, I met my child's mother on MySpace, but we was lying when we first met each other to people saying we met in the mall. And everybody was like, oh, so you met Ball in the mall. But yeah, man, little fun fact right there. I met her on MySpace, but this was when MySpace was first around, and it just wasn't cool to meet people online. It kind of came off as desperate, you wanted to tell people you met them through a friend or at the mall or at a party or something like that. So we just chose the mall. But let me know what y'all think down below, man, in the comment section. How do y'all feel about dating apps? Do you feel like it's good men on dating apps? Or if you're a woman, do you feel like it's good women on dating apps? If you're a man, me personally, I think most dudes on dating apps ain't shit and they just trying to get some ass. Me personally. And as far as women, I think half of the women just, on their board trying to catch them a sucker, and some half just trying to date, and some they probably really looking for love, But the ones that's looking for love, are they a good woman? And on top of that, are they a good woman and compatible with you? That's the question. But let me know down in the comment section below what y'all feel about the question.